Hey everyone, welcome to Hanging with Uncle. I'm Gene, and let's get started. Today's topic is going to be about why voters are moving away from a two-party system. And there's a lot of very valid reasons for that. So it's not so much that I want to start off as what's wrong with it, but why it's not working. Okay, so right now, the Democrats are losing, like they've lost about 2 million registered voters to the middle because people are switching to independent. They're not really leaving the Democrats to go to the Republicans or vice versa. They're tired of the way things are. So, for example, with Democrats, the reason people are leaving is because they're tired of how ineffectual and feckless they are. And a good example of what I'm talking about, I was watching an interview with Mehdi Hassan, and he was interviewing Jim Himes, who is a congressman from the state of Connecticut, who's a Democrat. And, he's asking him, look, you guys, why are you not fighting hard enough for the people? This is what they want. They don't want their health insurance premiums to go up. They don't want to lose funding for public education. They don't want to lose food stamps for hungry people. And it's not just, see, here's the thing. Everybody on food stamps is not just a slug. If you look at how many people actually work but need food stamps because they don't earn enough to make a decent living, like what minimum wage is supposed to be, then they're tired of it. You're not fighting for me. You're letting them get away with it. And I remember a comment that Congressman Himes made was that, well, we want the people to see we still stand for decorum and that we value the rules. Now, let's back up a little bit, because when Obama was president, remember he nominated Merrick Garland to be on the Supreme Court. But Republicans, Mitch McConnell, did not play by the rules. They were making up excuses about, well, we're not going to do it because it's the last term of a presidency and we're not going to do that, even though it has been done prior. He just said, I'm not going to play by the rules. And Democrats were like, okay. And that's what people are tired of. Because when Ruth Bader Ginsburg died in the last term of whatever that presidential cycle that was, I can't remember off the top of my head right now. I want to say it was Clinton and Trump. Yeah, that one. And she died. Votes had already been cast in that presidential election because it was that close to it. But did they follow the rules? No, they lied. They know it wasn't about the rules and what we're not going to do. They appointed and ran through Amy Coney Barrett in that term. So, they're a bunch of hypocrites. And Democrats are tired of elected Democrats not fighting back in their best interest and just allowing this to happen and just sit back and go, okay. No, we're not for that. We don't like that. And people are moving. I have my reasons why I switched to no party preference. Why are Republicans leaving the Republican Party? Because of Cadet Bone Spurs. After January 6th, no, let me back up just a little bit. Democrats are losing voters in droves right now in massive numbers. Republicans have been losing numbers since January 6, 2021, when the Mango moron incited a riot on the Capitol to stop the certification of a free and fair election. Democrats had a lot of support then because they fought back. They put together a January 6th committee and put the truth out to the American people. And, that still wasn't enough. But, it's just... And another reason they're leaving the Republican Party, they're tired of the tariffs. Oh, they lied to me. This isn't what I voted for. Why are my groceries double what they were when Biden was in office? Because of tariffs. And because that's what Cadet Bone Spurs put in place. He's an idiot, but that's what you voted for. So people are starting to see, wow, this guy lied to me. He's not doing what he promised he was going to do. And they're leaving the Republican Party. They're matriculating at the same numbers, just it's at a slower rate because it's been over a longer period of time. So there's a link in here below, and it's not so much about red states, blue states, okay? And this is the gerrymandering issue, which should be another topic. I'll leave that for another discussion. But just ask yourself why people are leaving both parties and moving to the middle. What's the result of that going to be? And are they going to pay attention to the facts? So again, this is not a left versus right issue. It's a top versus the bottom, using the left versus right as a tool. I've said it before and I'll say it again. Healthcare is one of the best things, best examples I can give. Right now, we're shut down the government because Republicans are hell-bent on taking healthcare away from 20 million people. And they're blaming Democrats for the shutdown because Democrats don't want to take healthcare away from 20 million people. Okay? But who benefits from that? It's the insurance companies. It's the rich. It's the billionaires convincing you, oh my God, I can't have government-run Medicare or healthcare. It's because they're saying those lies and that BS to keep healthcare for profit in this country. Because that's what it is. Why does every other nation in the world have single-payer healthcare but the United States? It's because of greed. So let's stop fighting each other and realize it's the top using their money that they've been stealing from us from the wealth transfer ever since trickle-down economics. And they're using the left versus right to pit us against each other. And we should be coming together to fight them. And that's why I think that maybe this push of voters moving to the middle might have a significant impact in the midterms next year. Those are just my thoughts. I would love to know what you think. Please leave them in the comments section below. Don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and that notification bell so you don't miss when new content comes out. As always, be kind to one another. Treat each other the way you want to be treated. I have health care. I want you to have health care.